Hi everyone, I'm Carl here with Talisman Guitars to introduce you to my build for the Great Guitar Build-Off 2021. Firstly, I would like to touch on some of my ideas and inspiration that have gone into this build, mainly beginning with the top. So I've gone for a hybrid resin and epoxy resin and end grain branch top. And the inspiration for that came partially from the ESP guitar exhibition for this year, and I'll show some photos. They had a few instruments that included some end grain pieces all stuck together using a bit of stain, and then some of the builds also had coloured epoxy filling in the gaps. And so alongside that, I've actually been working on some bits and pieces involving oak and other log slices filled with epoxy resin in the cracks. So as the ideas came together, I decided I was going to build a guitar top. From there on, I decided I wanted to build a Telecaster style guitar, and as it progressed, I decided I wanted to just go for something with no compromises, all the bells and whistles, all the features that I was interested in. So I've gone for Fishman Fluence modern humbuckers for the pickups, as I'm just super keen to try those out and hear how they sound after hearing so many good things. I've gone for locking tuners, 24 stainless steel frets, spoke wheel, truss rod, 3-piece multi-laminate neck, and I've also chosen to go with some really nice exotic woods. So as the top started to come together, I was incorporating a lot of blues and greens and teal sort of colours, and I wanted to match that with some very earthy, natural feeling wood colours, giving a sort of foresty river vibe. So I was looking for some black limber for the body, and eventually found a perfect piece, which I'll show here. And while I was out shopping for that, I stumbled across a Zero Cozy fretboard, which I think looks perfect. Then for the neck, I have maple and walnut. The maple stripe is just an accent, essentially, just to add a bit more character. And it also, I think, will help with the strength of the guitar neck. Adding that lamination, and the walnut was just perfect for this build, exactly the kind of colour I'd visualised. As for the video content going forwards, I do not have any intention of showing every step of this guitar build. If you're following any other channels doing the Great Guitar Build-Off, you'll probably be able to find all the educational content you're after. For me, this is a matter of showcasing what I can do with what I've got, and the unique processes and unique challenges that I will encounter with this build, or already have. Sneak peek. So if you hang around to the end of the video, I'll show you where I'm up to at this stage. Before that, I'm going to quickly show my process of creating templates.
as promised, here's a quick look at where I'm up to so far. As you can see, the neck profile has been routed along with the truss rod cavity. Now, one of my first unique challenges is to fit the fretboard over this exposed section of the truss rod. I've chosen to have it this way around so that the spoke wheel sticks almost proud out of the top of the fretboard once it goes in. But yeah, to solve this problem, I've carved a little channel in the bottom there. And we'll see more of that later. I've shaped the headstock. A lot more sanding and refining to go, but that's the rough shape there with the angle cut. I have the body and top joint, and the top is almost perfectly flat at this point, and I've just begun sanding it down. The body is a bit of a mess and will need some tidying, but
hopefully I can get an outro. Thanks for watching. If you want to see the rest of how this build comes together, then hit subscribe, follow along, and shortly I should have another video showing off some of the processes that went into what I have so far. Otherwise, the guitar should hopefully be coming together by the end of the competition, end of June. We'll see. Cheers.